What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Cage Review, and some of you may have seen my post when I was in the hospital talking about how I was told I was having a heart attack, and I kind of explained the situation. I'll have to rehash it a little bit here. I was having a lot of chest pain, and I hit the ground because of it, and so I figured it was time to call 911. I go in there, and initially, they didn't think there was going to be too much wrong with me because I've been there several times. Same scenario. So they put me in the waiting room from the ambulance, which they don't usually do. It's kind of like trying to do the least amount of work possible. So if you ever go to Sarasota Memorial Hospital, make sure you stay on them. The flip side of that is the doctor looked at my ECG and immediately called for a dash. Now, if you don't know what a dash is, it's where they think you're having a heart attack and they start to rush around. I immediately was rushed to the back emergency room. I had like 20 nurses, RNs, doctors. They're putting IVs in me, getting me ready. They're prepping me for procedures. So, and I casually asked one of the doctors what a dash is, and he told me, he's like, we think you're having a heart attack. And so I heard that from about like 3 or 4 RNs and the actual ER doctor. And then they brought a cardiologist up very quickly, actually. And he said that it's possible that I was having a heart attack, but he wasn't completely convinced. So what they did is they took me in for a cardiac catheterization. And what that is they go up the main femoral in your groin, and they go and they look at the veins and arteries around your heart and make sure you don't have any blockages. Which is actually, it's pretty much painless. Like, you don't even notice when the doctor is in your leg and going up into your heart. They give you a sedative, but I was actually very alert the whole time. So that was a pretty interesting experience. But thankfully the catheterization showed that everything looked clean. I have no blockages. It doesn't even look like I have much for thickening or anything like that. So that's awesome. It does not explain the really bad ECG, whatever you want to call it. So clearly there was some kind of cardiac event. We don't know what it was exactly. It does not appear to be a complete heart attack. Definitely something to keep looking into. Obviously, I'm going to have a follow-up with the cardiologist. And so yeah, that's why I haven't been on the channel. That's why you haven't seen any videos for the last week and a half, whatever it's been. I've been putting in a little bit of work with pet sitting, and the couple that I'm pet sitting for, they're paying me to do some other odds and ends jobs because they're moving. And so I've been balancing some work and then this medical stuff. I was in the hospital 4 times in 3 days. And it just kind of all built up. So I'm back now. Everything seems to be fine. My ECG is running fairly normal. There doesn't seem to be any signs of a heart attack. There doesn't seem to be any damage to the heart. So this is all very good news, obviously. I'm sending this video just to let everybody know what's happening, keep everybody kind of updated on the scenario. Looks like I'm fine. I'm going to have to do some follow-up, but that's alright. And probably tomorrow I'll get back into videos. So you can expect, I would venture to say probably not until evening, but maybe tomorrow evening I'll have at least a few videos to post. So that's what's going on. I'm doing good. I'm in a little pain right now because of the catheterization. The insertion site is pretty sore. I just sneezed and it about put me in the stratosphere. But other than that, I'm good. So guys, I appreciate the comments and the thoughts. It means the world to me. So I will be back on making videos by tomorrow. That's the news. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Cage Nation out.